So when looking for a really good gaming monitor, I try to look at 4 different categories, those being the resolution, the refresh rate, the screen quality, and then also the response time. If you're looking at these 4 factors, you can easily find a really good gaming monitor, and you can find them for pretty affordable prices. That's why in today's video, I'm going to be going over 5 gaming monitors that are in different price ranges so everybody can afford them. These are going to be some of the best ones that I recommend to everybody, and they're all going to be extremely versatile for competitive gaming or casual gaming. Whatever it is you're looking for, you guys will find the monitor that you need in today's video. Let's get right into it. Now guys, the first monitor is going to be the KTC 24.5-inch gaming monitor. This monitor is going to be coming in at a low price of $115, so everybody's going to be able to afford this if you guys are looking for an entry-level gaming monitor. My favorite part about this one is going to be the fact that it's a 180 Hz refresh rate, which is a lot higher than the standard 144 Hz refresh rate that a lot of people will see on the lower price monitors. It's also a full HD monitor with 1080p, which means you guys are going to be having crystal clear viewing angles. Your game is basically going to look really clear as you guys are playing on this monitor. Along with that, it's going to be having an IPS display. The reason that I look for IPS displays is because the color balance on IPS displays are going to be the best by far compared to a TN panel. A lot of gaming monitors tend to have TN panels, which makes the game look really lackluster with color and vibrancy, so it's actually harder to see enemy players and other details during the games you guys are playing. This monitor is also going to be 128% sRGB, which means the color is going to be great. Along with that, it's going to be having FreeSync, which is really beneficial if you guys have one of those AMD graphics cards. Now, in my opinion, the best part about this monitor is going to be the extremely low price point. It's basically affordable for everybody. And on top of that, you guys also get a whopping 180 Hz refresh rate, which is really good for the price. Regardless, if you guys are on a budget and you're looking for a good monitor, I'd definitely recommend the KTC 24.5-inch gaming monitor. Now guys, the second monitor is going to be the LG 24GN650B. I know this monitor comes in at a little bit of a higher price, coming at around $150, and the refresh rate actually is a little bit lower. However, what I really like about this monitor is the amount of adaptability it has when it comes to moving it around, having a good tilt, height, and a pivot adjustable stand. I know for a lot of people that doesn't really matter, and a lot of people are just looking for the specs, but for me personally, I like to adjust my monitors quite a bit based upon what my setup is like. So I personally believe that that's okay to have that 144 Hz refresh rate because it does have some other benefits as well. It's going to be full HD 1080p, once again 24 inches, so not too big and also not too small. And then it's also going to have that 1 millisecond got to go response time. Basically what that means is that it's going to be very fast, it's going to have a good refresh rate, and obviously not as good as the previous monitor, but in my opinion the customizability of this monitor is going to be a benefit. And that's why I'd recommend, if you want to have customizability, get this one over the first monitor. And on top of all this, it's going to be having that IPS display, so the color will be really good. And I think that's kind of just what makes this LG monitor really reliable, really good, and really sturdy, and it'll last you a long time as well. Now moving on to the third monitor, this is actually going to be our first 240 Hz monitor, which in my opinion is the gold standard for playing competitive games. Whether it's Fortnite or another game, you guys definitely are going to be needing to have 240 Hz if you guys want optimal competitive ability. This monitor comes in at 25 inches, so yes, slightly bigger than the 24 and 24.5 inches. However, the benefit of this one is that it's going to be IPS, it's going to have that 1 millisecond response time, and it's also going to be 240 Hz. That refresh rate is basically going to make your guys' game look buttery smooth as long as you're getting the amount of FPS that you need, which is 240. On top of that, it also has a fully adjustable stand, a 1 millisecond response time, and it is also G-Sync and FreeSync compatible, so whether or not you have an Nvidia graphics card or an AMD one, you guys will be set. And the biggest benefit of this monitor is that it only comes in at around $280, and right now on Amazon, it's actually on sale for $230. So if you guys want to get a monitor soon, I definitely recommend you go and get this one really quickly. I'm a big fan of Samsung's monitors. They tend to have served me really well throughout my past using them. So I'd recommend you guys have this monitor if you want a nice 240 Hz refresh rate monitor that's going to last you a really long time, and that's going to pretty much be the gold standard for your competitive success. Now guys, these last 2 monitors are both going to be 360 Hz. This is basically the cutting edge of competitive gaming. The first one is going to be the Pixio PX259. This monitor is going to come in at around $300. Right now on Amazon is actually on sale. But the reason that this monitor is so good for one of the 360 Hz monitors, apart from its price, it's going to be the 1080p resolution, have the full HD, have the millisecond response time. But on top of that, it's going to be 24.5 inches, which is my perfect length for a gaming monitor. And on top of that, it's going to have G-Sync and FreeSync, so you guys can easily sync it up with that 360 Hz refresh rate. That's going to make it a really good gaming experience for you guys. The Pixio monitor, it also looks really cool to me. I think that having the white bezels is really interesting. And like I said, IPS panels are important to me. However, this Pixio monitor has a fast nano IPS panel, so it will look slightly better than the other monitors on this list. Basically what that means is that you're going to be getting updated colors way faster and way more accurate than other monitors on this list, but it's still going to be really good regardless of which monitor you get. I personally believe that this is one of the best 360 Hz monitors that you guys can get on the market right now. It's really cheap, to be honest with you, and I think it's a great investment. I know Pixio isn't as big of a company in terms of gaming peripherals, but I still think that you guys should give them a shot if you're looking for a reasonably affordable 360Hz refresh rate monitor. Now guys, the last monitor is actually going to be the most expensive, but in my opinion, it's going to be the best one for all competitive gamers. This is going to be the tried and true Alienware AW2523HF. Now I know that's a bit of a mouthful, however I think that this monitor is one of the best for competitive gaming simply because it has all of the bells and whistles you guys are going to want. This one has the 24.5 inch screen, it has the IPS panel, it has 1080p, 360Hz, and also has adjustable height, swivel, and tilt. But on top of that, I also love the way that this monitor looks. I think that the whole black aesthetic is really interesting, and I think that these monitors are some of the most reliable that you can possibly get that will be able to last you the longest amount of time. Another thing I love about this monitor is a bit more nuanced, but I think that even though the list price is $350, it's often on sale, so you guys can go on Amazon and easily get this for cheaper than the MSRP. Basically what that means is that you guys can get a really high quality 360Hz monitor that will last you a really long time for a way cheaper price than the actual listed price. Another big benefit I really like about this monitor is that it does have G-Sync and FreeSync as well, which basically means that you guys can get really smooth gameplay with that 360Hz refresh rate as well. Regardless, I think that this monitor is one of the best ones, and this is the most expensive on the list, but I still would recommend it to anybody who wants a 360Hz monitor, who wants to try to catch it for sale on Amazon. But anyways guys, that is a video on the 5 best monitors. I know it was a quick one, but I really think that these 5 monitors can make any gamer way better if they get them. Whether it's the cheapest one coming in at $115 or the most expensive coming in at around $350, you guys will be able to find your monitor by examining this list. I hope this video helped you out, and if it did, please let me know in the comments. That is about it for this video guys. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.